I did a set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4, and set 5 team builds. Today we're doing an all core card team build, and instead of the all sets event, I'm going to take the all core team into ranked seasons and play until we lose. Now, this is not the all core team I'm using. Some of y'all like to see me building the team. I should have a timestamp though for when the gameplay starts, but we're going to go ahead and just start this video by building the all core team. So I kind of want to start with the rotation and bullpen and then end with the position players. That's what I have the most fun with, is the position player team. By the way, it's freezing here today in Wisconsin, man. This morning the wind chill was below 0. We're not even in December yet, but I'm going to put Shohei Ohtani, his 96 overall live series card, as my starting pitcher. We'll get Jacob deGrom as well. And let's see. I think I want to go ahead and throw in the Fernando Valenzuela in here. I also want to get this Mexico City series card, the Nick Martinez. Just try to mix up the card series a little bit. And probably going to choose either Pedro Martinez or Tom Seaver. And Pedro Martinez is just looking a little bit better. Let's maybe compare their attributes right here. And if y'all were ever playing Diamond Dynasty for MLB 15, 16, 17, Tom Seaver was always a really good, a go-to legend starting pitcher. I'm going to be using, though, this caption Pedro Martinez. And let me try to sort the righties and lefties for the core cards. Billy Wagner, y'all notice I got him parallel 4. I was using this card for a good portion of the year. I really enjoyed using him. Felix Bautista live series card. I think we got to get him in the bullpen as well. I'll put him right there. We might just be using some of the highest overall cards that we have. We've got this Mariano Rivera, another Mexico City series card. This Tyler Rogers right here. If we want to get another righty in the pen, we could go Andres Munoz, Edwin Diaz. Ooh, this Giovanni Gallegos is not looking too bad. There's always Brian Wilson. I love Dennis Eckersley cards. I think I'm going to use the core Dennis Eckersley. And I remember when I first saw that they got Brian Wilson as a new legend for MLB The Show, I was so excited to use his cards. And I don't know about anybody else, but I've been just dog doo-doo with them, man. I can't use Brian Wilson cards. I'm always giving up way too many runs. Let me see if there's any other lefty starting pitchers, or I guess these are relievers, huh? But let's grab Taylor Rogers right there. We can also do maybe the live series Josh Hader. And I think 3 lefties could be enough. We could be fine probably just having another righty in the pen. We got some decent righty options to go to. And I'm kind of torn. I think I want to go with Brian Wilson. Maybe we'll get him a chance today, maybe not. I just know I'm never doing too great when I've used Brian Wilson cards. But we'll see how he does. And now it's time for my favorite part of the team builds, is building the position players, the starting lineup. So let's go ahead, I guess, start with catcher. We don't have any filters on besides just the core cards. And who do I want as my catcher? I think I want the core Joe Mauer. Man, this Alex Hall, though, he was real good in Battle Royale. I absolutely loved using this card in BR, grinding the program whenever he was the card. We'll put Joe Mauer here for now, but I want to see how he compares. I want to line up these attributes side by side. And this Austin Barnes is a little bit better of a fielder, a little bit more power, but way less contact. And we're playing until I lose in ranked seasons. I'm pretty sure my rating's above 700, so we're on Hall of Fame. I probably want somebody with some high contact, and this Mike Napoli, though, is looking real good, even with the power. Oh, man. But the vision is a little bit low on Mike Napoli too. I think what I'm going to do is we'll just put Mike Napoli on the bench. Maybe it'll depend on the handedness of the pitcher who I decide to go with. There's always the 87 Jorge Posada. I love Posada cards. We could always go with him. Let's maybe choose. Let's go to the first baseman options now. And I think I have to go with the core Mark McGwire. I got him to parallel 4. And I want to see how I did with this card. Yeah, a 282 average. I'll turn off the camera for a second. We can see the OPS at 865. 12 homers versus righties. 1 versus lefties. Only 13 homers for the 49 homer Mark McGwire. And 156 ABs, man. I really struggled with this card in terms of power, but just overall compared to especially the other version, the Cardinals version of him. And for a max power card, I was really disappointed And I'm thinking it was really just his batting stance. His swing just did not feel good to me, but I gotta throw him in here. I think we already know I gotta throw Sammy Sosa in the outfield. This was one of my favorite cards of the entire year. I don't want to say I forgot about him. There was just so many other guys I wanted to give him a chance. I got him to parallel 5. Didn't really want to use him anymore, but unstoppable. I absolutely loved this Sammy Sosa card, man. He was so good. His swing felt so good. I'm excited to use him again today. And then we can go to third base. Oh, there's a 94 overall. I'm just going to put Isaac Paredes here for now, but see how the other guys compare. Because I like Jose Ramirez cards. I like switch hitters. But I'm not sure if we can... I'm trying to win games too. I still need to make World Series. The season ends on Friday, so I think I would rather use the higher overalls in left field. Let's see. I mean, I want to go with Yordan Alvarez, but 43 speed, only 58 fielding. I think he might be better suited for a DH position. I'm kind of tempted to use this Lou Brock. I know it might be crazy, but for now, I think I'm going to put the 89, this core Lou Brock, as my left fielder. We'll check out shortstop. Ooh. Oh, wait a minute. Let's see the second base options. Okay, yeah, nah. This is what we're going to do. We are going to put Corey Seager as our second baseman. The core is Seager. We'll put him there for now. Derek Jeter, we can have as my shortstop for now. We're not done building the team yet. You know, we might have a few surprises left. I think we got to get this core Ken Griffey Jr. in center field. Mickey Mantle, though, for a 94 earlier in the year. This was not too bad during season 1. And let's just see maybe what the DH options would be. We got Ronald. We could go Hank Aaron, Shohei Ohtani. You know, there's a decent amount of options that we could go with. And even some of the lower overalls I think could still be solid. But I'm kind of tempted to choose Ronald or Hank right here, because we don't really need somebody that's good at fielding. And I mean, both of these guys are decent fielders. Ronald's a little bit better. Let me see. Oh, I'm kind of torn right now. Maybe Aaron Judge. The thing is, though, he's got 39 vision. And the 39 vision definitely scares me. I don't know, man. I think I want to use Hank Aaron. We could start filling in some of these bench slots. I kind of want to go with Aaron Judge. I know the vision's low, but he does have some good power. We could always go with some legends. There's the Buck O'Neil, that captain card. There's Mickey Mantle, a switch hitter. Let's do that. So we got a backup catcher. We got a switch hitter. And let me see maybe a righty option. Let's try to get a right-handed hitter, somebody that's maybe really good versus lefties. Mookie Betts actually looking pretty solid. The contact a little bit lower maybe than we might want. There's always the live series Mike Trout, but he has more power versus right-handed pitching. This is a tough choice here. I think I'm going to go with Vlad Sr. I think Vlad Sr. will be my pinch hitter maybe versus a left-handed pitcher. And then for a lefty bat, I love Duke Snider cards. His swing is always great for me. I was saying if I'm using Yordan, he would probably be as a pinch hitter. Or maybe a DH, I think is what I said. And maybe he will be my... Wait, Stan the man. No, I'm going to go with... Ooh, but the power. No, I'm going to stick with Yordan. Yordan's just got that 122 power versus righties. And you might notice we have the Corey Seager. He came from the core collections. I actually meant to do these before the video started, but I need to go ahead and finish the core collection to get the core Ozzy Albies. And this might cause the team to look a little bit different, but I'm going to be debuting Ozzy Albies. It's only right for this all-core team build. I should have looked at his secondary positions. I want to say Corey Seager plays third base, so this might actually work out pretty well. Isaac Paredes is a right-handed hitter. We could always put him as maybe a righty on the bench. I might just keep Vlad Jr. or Vlad Sr. in there. And let's have Ozzy Albies as my second baseman. Yeah, I'm really liking the look of this team. I'm excited for him to make his debut. If you've used this Ozzy Albies, do you think he's worth it for completing the core collection? For the lineup today, we're going to have Albies leading us off, Sammy Sosa batting second, Griffey third, Mark McGwire, max power versus each side in the cleanup spot, followed by Corey Seager, Derek Jeter, and then the 89 Lou Brock. I'm actually excited to use him. I really like Lou Brock's swing in this game. Do we have a 99 Lou Brock that's usable right now? If not, I kind of would like one, but Hank Aaron is my DH batting 8th. And then Joe Mauer in the 9 spot. And again, I'm playing until we lose with this team. I'm 148 points away from making World Series. The season ends on Friday, December 1st. We don't have much time left. I need to win as many games as possible. I decided to go with Shohei Ohtani. His live series card is the starting pitcher today. We're facing the 99 overall Corey Kluber. Away team though, so we get a hit first. And we got Ozzie Albies making his debut. The core collection, 1-1 count right now, facing this Corey Kluber. It's my first time ever using this card. I'm excited to see in the comments section if y'all have finished the core collection or you've used Ozzie Albies. Is he worth it for collecting 250 core cards? Oh, wait, that swing felt pretty good. That's 103 off the bat. I know it's straight to the center fielder. They just had him played perfectly, but that gives me hope and excitement for using this card some more. His swing actually felt real good. It felt really fast. Oh, we missed that one with Sammy Sosa. Good timing though. It feels pretty good. We're on Hall of Fame, timing up the pitches so far pretty good. And maybe I'm crazy. I'm not sure if anybody else feels this way. I think I prefer hitting on Hall of Fame versus All-Star. I kind of like having less time to react to the pitches. Now, with that being said, I definitely prefer Hall of Fame over Legend. I don't like having that little time to react. Maybe I just haven't gotten used to it enough this year. But I think I like hitting on Hall of Fame better than All-Star. As weird as that might sound, Ken Griffey Jr., our final chance to break up the no-hitter, the perfect game here, top of the first inning. And that's strike 3. Dotted up by Kluber, a perfect first inning for him. We got Shohei Ohtani ready to go on the mound. Still trying to make World Series, playing until we lose. We don't want to lose. And that's a good start. Ozzie Albies, the diamond defense. 1 batter, 1 out. And there's Shohei's first strikeout of the day. 1 out away from a perfect first inning of his own. And we strike out Mookie Betts. Great first inning for Shohei Ohtani. And now it's time for the worst Mike McGuire. Mike. He might as well be called Mike. There's no way this is Mark McGuire, man. His swing just feels so bad, or at least it did earlier in the year. Still trying to break up this perfect game, this no-hitter. Oh, on top of that one. Good timing, though. Just a little bit on top of it for round number 1 in the second. And now it's Corey Seager versus Corey Kluber. I thought we might get a 99 Kluber as part of the core collections. If y'all have been using that World Series MVP from the World Series program, the Corey Seager card, how is he? Is his swing feeling good? I'm always a big fan of Corey Seager cards, but I haven't used that World Series MVP version yet, and I'm excited to. And now we got a full count to Seager. And it's ball 4. So the perfect game is gone. We just got the first base runner for anybody here. Now Derek Jeter, hopefully we'll get the first hit of the game. And it is going to be the first hit of the game. Barely past the diving second baseman. And now we got 2 on, only 1 down. Let's try to get the first run of the game. Our number 7 hitter's coming up. It's going to be this 89 overall Lou Brock. Oh, we missed it. That's a good cutter, man. Corey Kluber's pitches have a lot of movement on them. Now we got 2 on, 2 down here in inning number 2 for our number 8 hitter, Hank Aaron. I think he might be the DH today. We got him on this team to hit. He hit that one, a pitch down the middle, good timing. Straight to the center fielder, but 99 off the bats. Let's see if Ohtani could have his second perfect inning of the day. And Ohtani strikes out himself. We all were wondering during the WBC, what if Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani faced each other? We got to see that. And maybe that answers the question, what if Shohei Ohtani had to face himself, Shohei Ohtani? And he just got the strikeout to start our half of the second. Now it's a full count to Trey Turner. Perfect release. And it's back-to-back strikeouts. 4 already on the day for live series Ohtani. And Corey Seager hits it to himself. 2 perfect innings for Shohei Ohtani. We're still trying to break up the shutouts. We got Joe Mauer, and then it's Ozzie Albies, top of our lineup, back around again. Oh, we missed it with Joe Mauer. That's a good cutter, and we're barely under that one. Still having good timing, which we like to see. I'm hoping Ozzy Albies here in his debut could get his first hit. And now we got a full count to him. Sammy Sosa is on deck. And it's ball 4. No chance on that one. At least he's getting on base for the first time. I'm still hoping he could get his first hit here in this game. And I'm really hoping that Sammy Sosa could drive him in. But Corey Kluber has been doing a good job at hitting his spots, hitting those corners. We missed it. Oh no, way out in front of that slurve. I kind of thought it was a cutter when it was coming in. And our final hope here in the third is going to be this Ken Griffey Jr. from the Extreme program. Oh, we chased it. I tried to check my swing. It's a strikeout for round number 3. We have the only hit in this game. I'm hoping Ohtani could get his third perfect inning. He's been dealing so far. And that's straight to Derek Jeter for round number 1. So far, so good to start the third. And now it's 3-2 to Jonah Heim. I would like to keep the perfect game going, but unfortunately, it's gone right there. That's the first base runner for Shohei. And with a 1-out walk, we're looking for a double play. And we're striking out Ketel Marte. That's a big out number 2. He still has the no-hitter going. 1 out away from 3 no-hit innings for this live series, Shohei Ohtani. And there it is. Through the first 3 innings, 0 hits allowed with 6 strikeouts for live series Ohtani on the mound. We're still tied at 0. We've got the single hit of this game. We're hoping to get the only runs here in the top of the 4th. And then we strike out with Mark McGwire. Whatever it is, I just cannot find any success with the Athletics version, that core version of Mark McGwire. Ends coming Corey Seager, 106 off the bat. A little bit on top of that one, and we're in danger of having a pretty quick top of the 4th inning here. Derek Jeter, our final hope in the top of the 4th. Oh, get down? No, it's probably not. Yeah, that's a pretty quick, a 1, 2, 3 top of the 4th inning. Let's see if Ohtani could keep his no-hitter going. And there's another strikeout. Starting the 4th with a strikeout. He's been getting a lot of those. I think I still need to debut this finest Mookie Betts. There's quite a few cards that I haven't used yet. And Mookie's flying out to Sammy Sosa for round number 2. It's 3-2 to Ohtani facing himself. Splitter. And we strike him out. 4 no-hit innings for Ohtani. We've still only got 1 hit in the game. Top of the 5th inning coming up. I would like to take the lead, score some runs as soon as we can. Oh, we missed it with Lou Brock. Hank Aaron striking out. Man, Corey Kluber is giving me a hard time today. Joe Mauer, my number 9 hitter, coming up 2 outs here in the top of the 5th. I would have really liked to get Ozzy Albies in at bat here in the 5th inning. A chance to maybe even give us the lead. Get his first hit ever with the card. And Joe Mauer hit that one pretty well. Good timing. PCI right on the ball. And I actually don't know why that wouldn't be a perfect right there. It looked like it was in the middle of the green timing. The PCI, the dot was literally on the ball, but had him played perfectly there. We've had some good swings today. Ozzy Albies, the top of our lineup, will be leading off in the top of the 6th inning. Shohei Ohtani going for his 5th no-hit inning of the game. And so far, so good in our half of the 5th inning. Griffey's able to get there for out number 1. And we got a full count to Corey Seager with Ernie Banks on deck. And just like that, our first hit of the game makes us losing 1-0. A home run for the World Series MVP, Corey Seager. And good recovery. Ohtani gets it for out number 2. And now it's 3-2 to Jonah Heim. The last time we had a full count, we gave up a homer to Corey Seager. That time we're striking out Jonah Heim. And 5 really pretty good innings for live series Ohtani besides just 1 home run. That's literally all he's allowed except maybe a walk here in this game. And now we got the top of our lineup. I got to score some runs of my own. I only have 1 hit in the game too. I wish mine would have been a home run. Ozzy Albies still looking for his first hit. He drew a walk in his last plate appearance. And Ozzy Albies hits it hard. 108 off the bat, but they had him played perfectly to lead off the 6th. And now we've got a full count to Sammy Sosa following Ozzy Albies. Griffey's on deck. And pitch number 69 from Corey Kluber. Didn't move the PCI. And now with 2 outs, Ken Griffey Jr., I feel like this is the 3rd time he's been our final hope in an inning. The first 2 times he struck out I'm hoping we could have a little bit different story here in the 6th. And it should be different. It's 3-0. I am going to give him the green light in case we get something down the middle. I want to hit it for a home run and tie this game. And instead, it's going to be ball 4. So instead of a strikeout, he's drawing a walk this time. But I really don't know how to feel about Mark McGwire being up. I have not had a lot of success with this card in the past. He's 0 for 2 here in this game. And just like that, it's 0-1 to start this count. And Mark McGwire, no, that's going to be played by the shortstop. And we're on our way to the bottom of the 6th inning, losing 1-0. I brought in live series Felix Bautista in a relief, and he strikes on Ketel Marte to start the 6th inning. As long as I don't allow any more runs, which right now it's kind of like, okay, I can't allow any more home runs, but as long as we can keep it 1-0, I like my chances to come back and win this game. But we got to still be pitching well on the mound, and then we have to get something going at the plate. I'm down to my final 3 outs in this game, in this video, and on an 0-2 count, I just left that slider over the middle of the zone. He's bunting with CJ Abrams. I'm just going to get the lead runner, even with 99 speed. It's out number 2. 0-2 to Mookie Betts, and we strike him out. So 6 pretty good innings on the mound. We did give up our second base hit of the game. I still only have 1 hit in this game. I have not been able to figure out Corey Kluber. Y'all remember when I said that I prefer hitting on Hall of Fame difficulty? I still think it's true. I think I would rather hit on Hall of Fame than All-Star, as weird as that might sound. And we're seeing a reliever, Tanner Scott. I haven't been able to hit Corey Kluber, so I think I'm kind of happy to see him come out of this game. Facing the lefty Corey Seager right there. It's out number 1. But let's see what we can do with it. Derek Jeter, my number 6 hitter, coming up. And Derek Jeter is going to get a hit. That might be an inside the park. We might have just tied the game. 95 speed. I don't think I can go home here. No, it's going to be a 1-out triple. I thought he was going to catch it, and then it went right by him all the way to the wall. And with 1 out, Lou Brock's coming up, okay? So I'm going to see what my options are. We have Lou Brock as my left fielder, and Mickey Mantle, 122 contact versus lefties, 95 power. This is exactly why we have a bench. What's the point of having bench players if I'm not going to use them? And I think I'm just going to go with this 94 overall Mickey Mantle, my new left fielder, 80 fielding, 94 speed when he's out there in the field, looking to tie the game here in the 7th inning. This is probably my biggest at bat so far of this ball game, and he's being intentionally walked. That is not what I wanted to see, but I don't blame him. It sets up the double play. It brings up our DH, Hank Aaron, and we see a righty, Kenley Jansen. But remember what I just said? We have a bench for a reason. He's my DH. Who else would make a good DH? Oh, yeah. Live series Yordan Alvarez, 125 clutch instead of the 102 contact, so the PCI is going to be as big as possible. He has 122 power versus righties. 70 vision scares me a little bit, but we have a bench for a reason. Let's use it. Kenley Jansen. This is truly the biggest at-bat of this game so far. And the first pitch that I see, I do that. Wow. That is such a wasted AB. I'm disappointed in myself for it. Joe Mauer 0 for 2. He's got to be due. It's a wild pitch. I'm going to... Wait, I can't, bro. I can't. I hate that I just did that. The good news is we got Joe Mauer leading off in the top of the 8th inning. I kind of wish I would have just kept sending the runner home, see if maybe he would have scored. It looked like it was going to go away further than it did. But after Joe Mauer, then we got the top of the lineup back up. We're going to have Ozzy Albies still looking for his first hit, and some other good hitters still trying to tie this game. But man, I feel like I just wasted that opportunity. He's bunting with Ohtani, and that's going to be the first out of the 7th inning. Interesting decision, but I'll take it, man. I really don't want to allow any more runs, so I will take the outs any way that I can get them. 0-2 to Trey Turner, and that is going to be out number 2. Corey Seager's coming up right now. The only run of this game is his solo home run, and he's a little bit under that one. It's a 1-2-3, bottom of the 7th. After 7, still losing by 1, down to my final 6 outs in this game. Full count to Joe Mauer. It ends up, I guess, not mattering The tying run is on base to lead off the 8th inning. The Ozzy Albies card, core collection, making his debut, still hitless, looking for that first base hit. And now we have a full count to Ozzy Albies. He's already had a walk in this game. The tying run's on first base, nobody down. Sammy Sosa is on deck. And it's ball 4. Another base runner. The go-ahead runner's on base. His second walk he's drawn in this game. Sammy Sosa, one of my favorite cards, one of my favorite swings this year. 0 for 3. He's gotta be due, right? There's no way he could be 0 for 4. Tying run now in scoring position. Still nobody out here in the 8th inning. And that one's definitely hanging up too long. No way it's dropping in. It's out number 1. And Ken Griffey Jr. There's no way that one is staying in the ballpark. We've taken the lead. Ice in our veins. Down to my final 5 ounce. All of a sudden, we're 6 ounce away from winning this game and playing another game in this video, man. Thank you to Core Ken Griffey Jr. Oh my goodness, I'm glad that I finished the Extreme program and got that card. Felix Bautista's coming in. Wow, I needed that one. After all of this game without scoring a run, 8th inning, down to my final 5 ounce. That is exactly what we needed. And now let's just try to hold on for the win, as Mark McGwire is not getting a hit. But is anybody really surprised? Corey Seager going to be our final hope to keep this inning alive. And Corey Seager just misses that one. Good timing, but the PCI not quite there. Story of my life this game. We've had a lot of good timing swings, which is nice to see, but only 3 hits in 8 innings, man. I guess it's my first game of the day. My first time playing ranked seasons in probably like 2 weeks. I haven't played Hall of Fame difficulty in 2 weeks, maybe even longer, but we're 6 ounce away all of a sudden from winning this game, getting another game in this video. Let's see if the bullpen can lock it down. And we are striking out Ernie Banks. All of a sudden, I am 5 ounce away from winning. But when my opponent was in this situation, he gave up a 3-run home run. I'm really hoping I don't do the same thing here. And we strike out Jonah Heim. I'm really a big fan of Dennis Eckersley cards. I have been for as long as I can remember, as long as he's been a legend here in MLB The Show. And we're 2 strikes away, 1 ounce away from a scoreless bottom of the 8th inning. And we strike out Ketel Marte, striking out the side. Only 3 ounce away now from being 1 win closer to World Series. Getting another game in this video. Again, playing until we lose with the all-core team. Trying to get Ozzy Albies up again. Here in this inning, I would love for him to get his first base hit and his first game played. I'm just kind of happy, though, that he's gotten on base a couple times. Drawn a couple walks. Oh, we missed it with Jeter. I don't think that's going to be a base hit. No, it's out number 1. Mickey Mantle. I think we used him maybe as a pinch hitter in his last plate appearance. There's a perfect single. And we have that much closer now to getting Ozzy Albies 1 more AB in this game. Let's see if Yordan Alvarez could come through. 103, and I'm way out in front of that slider. I decided to steal with Mickey Mantle, but now he has to run all the way back to first base. And if Joe Mauer could somehow get on base, Ozzy Albies would come up again. 1 final plate appearance here in the 9th inning before we go for the win. And we strike out with Joe Mauer. We'll drop the PCI way below the zone, way below that pitch. And we are 3 ounce away all of a sudden from winning this game. Marcus Semien is being pinch hit for. It's going to be Francisco Lindor, who's actually worse versus righties than he is lefties. So I might as well leave in Dennis Eckersley here. Oh, is he going to bunt? Oh, he's bunting. 86 speed. Does Eckersley make the play? No. All of a sudden, a home run would tie this game. Now we got to be careful. We're looking for a double play. Is he going to bunt with CJ Abrams? And he is. Don't tell me he's going to reach base safely too. And he does. All of a sudden, a home run would win the game for my opponent. This is not good. Mookie Betts to Jeter, 70 speed. We should have him at first base. Yeah, there's out number 1. I was thinking about going to second, but I wanted to try to take a guaranteed out. But I'm not really liking that the tying runners in scoring position here with Shohei Ohtani up to bat. And he's bunting now with Ohtani. There's nobody covering first. All of a sudden, the tying runs 90 feet away. That's 3 bunt base hits in the inning. And now Trey Turner's coming up. I really don't want him to bunt. He's bunting with Trey Turner. And this game is tied. And he's safe at first. 4 bunt hits in 1 inning. Oh my God, man. What just happened? He's bunting. He's stealing. Oh my goodness. I don't know what I'm doing. Double steal, full count, 3-2 to Mike Schmidt. Like, I don't want to let him bunt. I think I need to put on bunt defense at this point. And I probably should have put on the bunt defense after the first time that he bunted. I just really didn't think that he would have 4 bunt hits in 1 inning, but 3-2 to Mike Schmidt here. It looks like he is going to bunt, and that's the ball game. Man, I'm so happy that bunting, all it takes is holding down a button. That's great. That takes a lot of skill. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Drop a like if you did. I'm sorry we choked it. Unfortunately, couldn't get a win with the all-core team. Subscribe for daily uploads. You might enjoy one of these on screen, and I will see you in tomorrow's daily upload. Thank you guys for watching. We're not going to get closer to World Series, but I'll see you in one of these, or I'll see you next time. Peace out.